morning, children. So, already we are in a new lesson, lines and angles. Last class we have discussed the different types of lines. Even the different types of angles also we have discussed, and pair of lines we have discussed. Today, let us continue the lesson with a pair of angles. What we are learning now? Pair of angles. So the different types of angles are acute, obtuse, right, straight angle, complete angle, reflex angle. All those are. Leaving that, a special type of angles we have discussed, that is complementary angles and supplementary angles, isn't it? Yes. Leaving that, we are having some more special type of angles. What are they? How? How to find out them? Let us discuss. So, in that, the first one is linear pair of angles. What is this linear pair of angles? See, if the sum of two adjacent angles is 180 degree, okay, sum of the adjacent angles is 180, then such a pair is called as a linear pair. So here the doubt arises, what are adjacent angles? So here one picture I gave, children. So it is a AB line, on that one ray is standing, call it as an CD. Okay, now we got two angles here. DCB is 40 degree, ACD is 140 degree. Okay, add these two, children. What is the total you are getting? 180. And you can observe here AB becomes as a straight line. So such a pair of angles where the total, the sum is 180 are called as linear pairs. Okay. So here we got one word, adjacent angles. First you should know the meaning of that adjacent angles. So what are adjacent angles? So two angles having same vertex and common arm are called as adjacent angles. What is the meaning of adjacent angles? Means you should have two angles and they should have a same vertex and a common arm. Here I took ABC, that one angle I made, that is C. BD is the common arm here, B is the common vertex. Which are the two angles we got? ABD and DBC. So such a pair of angles are called as an adjacent angles. Clear? So here ABD and DBC are adjacent angles. So there is one axiom, children. If the sum of two adjacent angles is 180, then the non-common arms of the angles forms a line. What is the meaning of this? Means this. Non-common arms. AC and BC are the non-common arms. So they forms a straight line. That is the meaning of this axiom. Okay. Let us further move, children. The next concept you should know is bisector of an angle. What is bisector of an angle? Because there one line we are drawing between the angle, isn't it? So, if a line divides the given angle into two equal angles, then the line is called as a bisector of an angle. See, ABC is an angle. There one line I have drawn, BD line, such that the measure of ABC was 60. By drawing this, I got two angles of 30-30. Okay, then we can say BD is the bisector of an angle, or even we can say it as an angular bisector. Clear? Okay. Now next, let us move to the vertically opposite angles. What are vertically opposite angles? So, when two lines intersect each other, AB is one line, CD is one more line, they are intersecting at O. So, you can observe here this angle will be opposite to this, and this angle will be opposite to this, isn't it? Yes. So this is 1, 1, 2, 2. These are called as vertically opposite angles. That is for AOD, which is a vertically opposite angle. For this one, what is it? BOC. In the same way, for AOC, which is the vertically opposite, BOD. Got it? Okay. This is about the vertically opposite angles. Now, we will solve some problems related to whatever the pair of angles and pair of lines we have discussed. Later, we will move to the one more concept. Okay. So, the problems are like this. So, the first problem. In a figure, lines PQ and RS intersect each other at point O. PQ is one line, RS is one more line where they are intersecting at point O. Okay. If angle POR is to ROQ, these two angles, ratio they have given 5:7, find all the angles they are giving. Okay. So, already we have discussed if a line is there and on that one more line comes, means these are linear pairs, isn't it? So, take one linear pair here, that what ratio are having with that you take to POR plus ROQ. These are on the line PQ, isn't it? So, the sum of those two angles will be 180 degree by linear pair of angles. But the ratio given is 5:7, same angles. Let us go with that ratio. Add the ratio, children. 5:7, if you add 5 plus 7, 12. So, the first angle part is 5 divided by total into total angle what we got 180 degree, that you should write. Cancel here. 2 6s are 2 9s are again. 6 1s are 6 5s are, so 15 5s are 75. Okay, so here from 12 15s it goes, 15 7s are 105. So which are vertically opposite, just you check it out. For POS, see, for POS, ROQ is the vertically opposite angle. So, that is 105. In the same way, for SOQ, POR is a vertically opposite, which is 75. This is the way you can find the angle. Clear? Okay. Let us move to the one more problem. So, in figure, ray OS. So, it is OS. Stands on the line POQ. On this line, the OS is standing. Okay. So, the ray OR and OT are the angle bisector of POS and SOQ respectively. If POS is equal to X, find ROT they are giving. ROT, this is the angle, this full angle you should find. Okay. Now, first, this is the one we are taking. Let us go with these two angles, POS plus SOQ. Linear pairs there, that is equal to 180 degree. How? Linear pair. But they only given in the problem POS is equal to what? X. So in the place of POS, substitute X plus SOQ will be as it is 180. So SOQ will be there. Send X to this side, 180 minus X. Okay. Now, already they are saying OR is the angular bisector of POS and OT is the angular bisector of SOQ. That's why ROS will be half of POS, isn't it? Okay, half will be as it is, but POS is what? POS is x. Substitute that. So x by 2. In the same way, SOT, this angle, can be written as half of 180 minus SOQ value we got. What it is? 180 minus x. So divide each one. By dividing, what you will be getting? Half into 180 minus half into x you are getting. So 2 ones are 2 nines are 90 minus 1 into x by 2. This is S40 we got. Now what is required for us? POT is required, where POT is nothing but POS plus S40. Okay. POS plus S40. POS not ROS. So ROS we got. S40 also we got. This is S40. Add both. So ROT will be the sum of those two things. Substitute the values. X by 2 x plus x by 2 minus x by 2 get cancelled. So ROT you are getting as a 90 degree. Okay. Okay. Next, let us move to the one more problem. So in the figure, PQR, this angle, is equal to PRQ, this angle. These two are equal angles. Then you have to prove that PQS, this angle should be equal to PRT. This is the question. Okay. Now, at this point, at point Q, we are having two angles. They form a linear pair. Write down that PQS plus PQR is equal to 180. That is a linear pair. Call it as 1. Again, at this point again, PRQ plus PRT will be the 180 degree. Call it as 2. Now add 1 and 2. Just observe 1 and 2. RHS are same. Here also 180, here also 180. If RHS are same means LHS are also same. So equate them. PQS plus PQR should be equal to PRQ plus PRT, angle PRT. But PQR is equal to what? PRQ. So in the place of PQR you substitute PRQ. Remaining terms will be as it is. That time PRQ get cancelled. This term will be left here. This term will be left. So this is the proof we are requiring. Thank you children. The remaining problems we will discuss in the next class. Thank you.